What's going on, everybody? Brickhouse here, and man, you want to talk about a confusing situation as it pertains to the blue brand, that being the DC universe or DC EU or whatever you want to call it. And the confusion is because we have two different reports from two different sources about one character who is ending, or somebody playing a character that's ending, that person may end up playing another character, and this is just par for the course as it pertains to the DC universe. So here we have, from Bounding into Comics, rumor DC worried Aquaman isn't guaranteed money. Could see Jason Momoa recast if film flops. A relatively recent rumor claims that the head honchos, that would be James Gunn and Peter Safran over at DC, are worried that the upcoming Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom might flop. This needs to be scribbled out right here, this might, and this needs to change to, we'll say 90% certain that it will flop at the box office. It's going to go down the same path, the same road as The Flash, Shazam! Fear of the Gods, Blue Beetle, Black Adam. It's not going to do well at all. I know I'm putting the cart before the horse. The movie hasn't been released yet, but history says this movie is going to just bomb. Well, now we have a rumor from Scooper Thwip T over on X, who reported at the beginning of October Aquaman being in the DC universe is fully dependent on the film's box office. Well, hold on. Blue Beetle didn't do all that well at the box office, but Blue Beetle's going to show up in the DCU. And here's the tweet. Aquaman being in the DCU is fully dependent on the film's box office. Earlier this year, he was in the plans for DCU, but as each DC film flopped, they're worried that Aquaman isn't guaranteed money anymore, and if it flops, he'll be recast. Well, let's just see here. If that happens, you're going to have everybody from Zack Snyder's universe gone. Henry Cavill, Ben Affleck, Gal Gadot, Ezra Miller, Jason Momoa. I forget the guy that played Cyborg, but I don't think Cyborg is in the cards for the new DCU from James Gunn and Peter Safran. Now, this article from The Direct says he's out. Doesn't matter how much money this movie makes, he's out. He's no longer going to be Aquaman. So, which one do you believe? That's for you guys to decide. Comment down below if you know, or if you have a gut feeling as to which article to believe, that he might be out based on how well the movie does, or if he is out no matter what. Now, suffice it to say, Jason Momoa has been rumored for some time to be recast as another character within the DCU. That character being the anti-hero Lobo. Now, I think Jason Momoa would be a perfect Lobo if you base it off of what we have seen in the comics, and we've seen the animated version of Lobo. And Jason Momoa did have a meeting with the upper echelon of DC. I'm trying to find it here real quick. In fact, this is a rumor from Scooper Jeff Schneider from this past February that indicated that Momoa will be leaving the role of Aquaman because Aquaman the Lost Kingdom is a terrible film, and he would find a home at DC as Lobo. I hear it's terrible, and that's why Momoa is going to be Lobo going forward. But they can't say it yet because then it would be a lame duck. It's already a lame duck. And DC is hoping to wring another $1 billion out of the box office. This movie's not going to come close to $1 billion. First one was awful too, so not a huge surprise. So, yes, Jason Momoa had been in discussions and teased. He discussed his quote-unquote dream project with James Gunn and Peter Safran after they officially took over the reins as co-CEOs of DC. And he's put out things cryptically about not being finished with the DCU. And he's been blatant about the fact in other public appearances, making it almost inevitable that he will be back at some point. The question is he going to show up in Superman Legacy, as is rumored, which is due to be out in, I think, 2025? Or are they going to do a Lobo solo movie? So there you have it. You've got conflicting sources as it pertains to Aquaman and the character of Aquaman going forward, and if Jason Momoa is going to still be cast as Aquaman in the DCU, which he does state that he would like to play both characters, Aquaman and Lobo, saying there's room for me to play in a couple different roles. I've seen other actors do it. Yeah, I want a shot. So that's a possibility. So, again, comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. Do you see Jason Momoa as Lobo moving forward? Or do you think there's a chance that even if Aquaman tanks like Blue Beetle, Shazam, The Flash, that he can continue on as Aquaman in the DCU and still play Lobo? I know it's confusing, folks, but it is what it is. While you're at it, please take the time to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video out there with your friends and family, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss an upload here on YouTube. And as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you later.